What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my Attack on Titan review. Last we left off, I think we did episodes blah blah through blah blah. I think we're on episode 19 through 24. That makes sense. 6 episodes. Yeah, we ended on episode 24, so last one we watched was 19. So, 6 episodes happened. A lot has not happened, but a lot has happened. Zeke, we find out that Zeke and Eren made this deal. They going to euthanize all people with Eldian blood, so there's no more Titans in the world. Everybody's like, Eren's betrayed us. Zeke's fighting for Eren and him to touch so they can do this thing. So, Zeke's fighting hard to get Eren, and all the chaos and the war is happening on the other side of him. They shoot Zeke in the shoulder. He falls down. It's okay. Zeke's still alive. They thought they killed him. Eren's like trying to make it to Zeke. They finally get close enough to each other. They don't touch yet. And then Gabi has this anti-Titan sniper rifle, and she shoots Eren in the head, in the neck. His neck comes complete off, his head spinning through the air. Zeke dives and catches it, and the moment that Eren's brain function is still alive, apparently that counted as touching. So Zeke and Eren finally touched, and the rumbling immediately starts. The walls come down. The Titans start marching against the world, and all the walls come down. Everybody's confused. Everybody's like freaking out. So Armin's like, why did he bring down all the walls? We only needed a few to like do whatever. Eren basically tells everyone that he's going to kill everybody in the world that's not here, because the whole world's going to hate them no matter what. So why not them be the only people left in the world? So flashback all that. When Zeke and Eren touched, when Zeke caught Eren's head, they like went into this consciousness of the Founder Titan. Apparently, the Founder Titan and the Attack Titan are two different things. Eren's dad had the Attack Titan, and the Founder Titan was by the Rice family. But when Eren's dad ate the Founder Titan, they just became one. So what happens if some one person eats all the Titans? Like, what happens then? Anyway, so they go into this mindscape. The original Titan there. Ymir is there. Eren's there, and Zeke's there. Zeke is in chains, and he tells Eren to tell Ymir to euthanize everybody. Eren immediately is like, nah, I ain't doing that stupid mess. I'm actually here to kill everybody that's not part of my family or my location. Zeke's like, ha, I knew it. I tricked you. The only people who could control Ymir are royal blood. He was like, I'm just trying to see if you test you. But then Zeke was like, I'm not going to leave you here. I'm going to save you. I'm going to make you realize what you did is wrong. And he goes to like off to tell him like all these things. He gets to go through all these memories. And it's very much that one episode of Rick and Morty when they're trying to probe his brain, because Zeke's showing him all these memories. And it's like, hey, look at all the wrong you're doing. Look at how our dad was, blah, blah, blah. And Zeke is just kind of going through this. And then eventually towards the end, find out that Eren I'm so confused by this part of Attack on Titan. I've been able to follow a lot of it, but this part was so confusing that Eren had the ability to go into the past but yet go into the future and tell his dad to kill people, and by memories. It was so confusing that like I didn't understand how this founding power works, and apparently nobody knew. Like, it just felt like a power that was just made up. So Zeke was like, "What?" And Aaron's dad was like, the ghost of Aaron's dad was there, but he kind of knew Zeke and Aaron was there. That part, real confusing. I have no idea. I still don't know how that happened or what happened. So Zeke is confused. Aaron's like, "Ha, I have control over this world. Forget you." So they snap back out of it. Go back to Ymir. Aaron runs over to, no, Zeke tells Ymir to euthanize everybody. Ymir goes off to go do that. Aaron catches her and is like, "Hey, you don't have to do this. I'm on your side." Ymir breaks down. We get a flashback of how horrible Ymir's life is. Oh my God. That baby. Oh, whew. But anyway, Ymir breaks down and is like, "Okay, well, you're right. I'm glad somebody finally believes in me." And supports Aaron from this point and stops listening to Zeke. And then that's how the rumbling started. Cut back to present day. Aaron transforms into this Titan, this thing that has like, I don't know, it just looks like a big rib cage almost. And then they carry Aaron off to God knows where to handle whatever business. Back outside the wall, the Falco gets turned into a Titan. I don't know if I said that earlier, but they find the Jaw Titan lets Falco eat him, so Falco can get his life back or whatever, because he's a candidate and Falco's innocent apparently. Blah blah blah. So Connie finds this out. Connie takes the Falco and was like, "I'm gonna feed him to my mom because my mom deserves to live." Takes Falco and runs off to his village. I love Falco. Falco's probably the most innocent person on this show because I feel like he figured out what was when he woke up. Connie was just like, "Oh well, blah blah blah, we're doing this," and I figured out. I think he figured out what was happening before it happened. He was just like, "Ah, all right, I feel bad." But we get to Commander Hanji and Levi. She saves Levi. She goes up to she finds the Marlians, but she finds the quadruped Titan and the commander of that military and agrees to help them because Aaron sent out a message to everybody with Titan DNA in them saying like, "Hey, I'm going to kill everybody who's not here." So everybody who has Eldian blood in them heard this message, even if they weren't on Paradis Island. So he tells everybody that. So a lot of people are like, "We got to stop him." So one way that Aaron brought down the walls is he figured out that the Titans in the wall were using a hardening ability. And we figured that out way earlier in the show. He made the Titans not possible not to be. He brought down the hardening ability for Titans. And you know what that means? One of the questions I've been asking myself since season 2 of this show. When is Annie gonna wake up? Annie wakes up. They go through this mess with Falco. Save Falco from Connie. Connie feels like a big jerk. They go out to like eat or something. And then they run into Annie. And they're like, "Hey, Annie." Which, I mean, I feel like Armin really likes Annie. So, well, somebody did. Who was it? Barto. And then he has Barto's memory. So anyway, they run into Annie. And then now everybody's like, "Hey, we need to stop Aaron." And also, I don't know if I said this, but the new theme song for Attack on Titan is real good. It is better than season 1 intro for Attack on Titan. But that's where we left off. Everybody's trying to like band together to stop Aaron in some degree. And I don't like Aaron still, but I can agree with his methods. If everybody's trying to kill you, kill them first. Almost done. We got like 10 more episodes for this. Not even 10, like 5. 5 more episodes for this. It has been a fun ride of Attack on Titan. I can see why people say this is the GOATed anime, but I don't agree.